What's good? What's good? It's your boy B Neil. Welcome back to Bryce Reacts. We're here with another one. Man, we all know the saying, there's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. I don't know, man. This might be a king of all trades and a master of all when we talk about Drake and his music ability. And the reason I bring that up is just off the strength of it's a couple guys I want to react to today, talking about his bars, his lyrics, the double entendres, the puns, all these different things that rappers, like the best rappers, use. Drake is phenomenal at using them. I think it's underappreciated, honestly, because he does so much shit well. And even then, when you really look at some of the bars, a lot of shit go over people's head, just because, like, I don't think a lot of people look at music, like, even, like, they don't do that Kendrick shit until, like, more recently. And when I say that, it's like the fans, how they love to break down Kendrick music throughout his whole career, which is like you can't hate on that. Like there's something that he curated with his fan base. Versus Drake, people I feel like was going like more just on like vibes and listening. And we hear great bars and stuff, like we hear them, but we're not necessarily dissecting them till post beef. And now I think you're starting to see a lot of that appreciation for Drake lyrics because of like how he went through that beef, and people was like a lot of people feel like people was over analyzing Kendrick bars and not analyzing Drake bars enough. So I said, I feel like post 2024, Drake's fans have gotten that bug to like, no, let me show y'all what this is. Let me show y'all how he broke this down, or how he had 4 different meanings in one bar or something like that. So with that being said, I think, I mean, it's like I said, it shows that mastery that Drake has always had. And I think it's bringing even more appreciation to his music even later in his career, because so many people tried to pass it off as like, oh, he just makes fun music, but like, and you can't really listen to the like bars and things like that from him. Like you can't really expect too much of that from him, and that's never been the case. But let's get right into it, man.
Yeah. So this song, is beautiful. Conductor.
They're talking about firm friends, by the way.
Conductor.
Yeah. We share the same last name, brother. You think I didn't see that you stayed silent? That's like you endorsing it all. May as well stand behind him.
Just by not saying nothing.
So the thing about Drake that people, I guess,
he's petty as shit, by the way.
Yeah, very petty.
He's super petty. But I guess that's the Jewish side of him. But
he's so human.
He is.
And his humanism,
almost too human.
His humanism allows him to take what we've always highlighted, everyday phrases, everyday speech, and find the rhyming elements in these words that somebody that's like the MCest MC of all MCs has overlooked. Because you trying to say that shit so ill.
You wanted to circle back and be so crazy.
Yeah.
But these shit are right in front of you.
You know what? I finally understand like a little bit. They kind of put something to my mind. He's like a guy that's really great at making jingles, but still know how to make a complete song and not just have a demo. It's like and the reason I say that, like Jamie Foxx on that show, like them going back and forth with the jingles, like that's what's popping in my mind. But in reality, it's like to be able to curate them jingles like that, like it got to be simple. You got to understand like catchiness to grab somebody's ear on a marketing level. That's like it's simple enough, but it hit home so much that like it's such a nuanced balance versus some shit could be too simple and it don't make sense. Like it just don't hit at all though. So it's like it's such a delicate balance of saying I gotta say these right words like in the right orientation and the right melody. And this might be something that can sell burgers or T-shirts or whatever for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like that's where Drake mind, like I feel like that's somewhere where his mind at when it comes to how good he is at making hooks, how good he is at making like relatable sounding like just bars and songs throughout the years. It's like he knows how to relate on the level, like it don't have to always be the most intricate way. And that goes back to even like some, like this is completely off the rails, but like Einstein, he's like, you can't explain it to a kindergartner, like you really don't have full grasp of the concept yet enough yourself. So to take it down, it's like when you're able to simplify it, but simplify it to where all people love it in a way that they really fucking love it, and not where you're like, you know, like pandering to like shallowness in a sense. It's like he's actually like connecting with them, and they gonna remember this forever. Same on the way to people that's elite can feel it like damn, like, or people that's like more like digested fans or whatever you may call it, like they still can enjoy it as well. So it's like it's very genius in itself, and it's honestly I don't think we ever seen anybody like that before. Like when Lil Wayne said it years ago, he was predicting the future, man. He was like, I'm gonna put Drake on every hook, because it's like he has an understanding on how to make this shit go better than anybody ever, bro. Like we seen the R. Kelly's. I'm trying to think of great songwriters. Usher was a great, like, I don't know if Usher write all his music, but like as far as putting shit together, he was great for years. Like Chris Brown, great for years. I'm trying to think some other niggas we know, like you just know they producing hits like massively. Obviously MJ, like he's in that echelon, bro. Like it's that easy for him. Like and I think he has arguments of being better. I won't say he has the grander songs, but the consistency that he's able to do it, bro. I don't know if anybody's ever did that. Like it's ridiculous, man.
Connecting words that relate to each other, but he's doing it in like it's just this fluid way.
This is like a TED talk.
It is like, and then he'll have, all right, so he used behind, and then I stood beside you.
Thought there was some good inside you.
So he's taking these prepositions and like, and they're visual, right? Situations like these, they force you to notice the difference. Look at me and Neeks, for instance. Like that's a conversational thing. Like look at us, for instance. We know we live different lives and we've been on our separate missions. Look at how time flies. 20 years past, he's still the same guy. It's not blowing your mind rhyme wise, but it's just a real statement. Simple. And he's used words like time flies, 20 years past, like to give you just some correlation into what he's trying to say. Mm-hmm. What does somebody do after doing everything you could have done for everyone?
What do you do? Like after you make all of the money, after you take care of everybody, after everybody is well off and everybody's in a position where they straight, what do you do then?
Yeah. And the answer is you just do what you should have done since day one. You stick with your day one.
Like simple shit, but it's revelation. It gives revelations when you hear it, like in a sense of like, nah, bro, like he's right. Like, or not even compared to his situation, or like when you think about your friends, like and how you like, man, I got niggas that stayed solid since day one. It's like you could resonate with that type of shit, especially if you got long-term friends or like family members that's never done you wrong and stuff like that. When you talk about so many people that get done wrong by friends, family members, robbed, stolen from, cheated on by the friend, or some other shit. Like it's so much when people that has trust and vulnerability out there for other people, and they got done wrong, or you even been done wrong by other people, and you compare it to how your other friends never did you like that. Like, bro, that gives you a different type of feeling. And I wrap it up here is where it's like, bro, Drake is truly from that Lil Wayne camp. Like it's all out blitz every time. Like every song I'm giving you maximum amount of bars and maximum amount of just like crazy different references and just like flips and things like that. And it's so much, bro. And the reason I say that it's not only that it's so much, it's how they deliver it. Like it'll go over your head. It'll go over your head. I think Drake took that even more, but like Lil Wayne was very like known, and him and Nicki, like they were very known for the years of like being bar forward. Like, you know how Ball Chemo is like, but then they have like so many other bars in between that they wouldn't necessarily like emphasize as much. And it's like, that's the camp that Drake's from. It's like, bro, if you miss it, if you go to sleep, there's something that might go over your head on that song. Like if you're not necessarily locked in all the way, you might be listening to a part of the beat, one like, damn, that beat go crazy. And then you tap back in, you might have missed a bar. Like that's how it kind of is with the Drake conversation. And I think they really do put themselves in another echelon, man. I don't know many people that rap as good as them. Like you see battle rappers say it, you see so many different guys say it, bro. It's been 16 years of unprecedented, like a run, like of a nigga not missing with rapping, like, or even the melodic shit. So with that being said, man, like I said, I think Drake has always been underappreciated, even how great he is. I don't think people really talk about or understand how great of a writer he is, bro. Like, legendary pen, bro. When you talk about a nigga has been curating the best hooks for over that going on, it'll be 2 decades by the time we look up. Let's be real, but a decade and a half. The best choruses, the best melodies, some of the best like quotables. What that nigga said, he on a 0 to 100, he had a bunch of them feet bars, and he was like, "I'm smelling defeat in the air." It's like I'm saying, it's a different level of relatable. I didn't realize I even cut on my light. We rocking today. We rocking Dark Vader today. I did see somebody tell me cut my light on brighter. We will be doing that, but I just locked in and dropped the video. Like, I get this video done before work and didn't even realize that everything wasn't set up yet. But man, with that being said, like I said, I don't think nobody's better, like, consistently, man. I think Lil Wayne has the peaks of being like better. Like, I'm like certain verses and bars, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't think no one's ever touched that. But what Drake is able to do on each and every album, Lil Wayne fell off a little bit, especially obviously later in his career. People gonna shit on the 5, 6, and some of those other albums that came out. So Lil Wayne hit rate is not as clean as Drake. So that's why I say, when it comes to Drake, from So Far Gone to CLB, let's skip For All the Dogs, because these niggas lecture me to death about how For All the Dogs is mid. I just don't understand it. Then you go to we get Her Loss right after that in the same, no, Her Loss, then For All the Dogs. Then we get Iceman and Habiti and Made of Honor. Like I said, bro, no one's been able to consistently hit with the rapping, and niggas can't be like, he fell off. I'm sorry. The pen game has been elite from that whole time as well. Whether you could say it might have, For Other Dogs is the only conversation. You could say it might have had too much fat on it, but the pen game was still there. The pen game was still there. But like I said, I just want to give the guy the flowers. I just want to give the guy the praise that he deserves, because, bro, I see so many people get dick sucked about, oh, this guy, that guy. It's like, hey, salute to him. I'm going to just be honest about the people I see that can't be touched for real. That's Wayne, that's Drake, that's Kanye, and right now that's Gunna as far as the young niggas go. But with that being said, man, I'm about this thing. It's been fun. Oh, and Future, I'm sorry. How could I forget Future? Mosaic. Shout out to that World Cup intro performance. But with that being said, man, thank y'all for liking and subscribing. It's been a pleasure. Go follow me on Twitter. It's going up. Keep that engagement going, man. Hopefully it's going to eventually keep translating to the YouTube. But I see it translates, but I be in like 8K views or 100 likes on Twitter. I see that translate over to YouTube, and it'll be beautiful days, beautiful whatever, on the road to 500. But we on the way there. Every day grind. But with that being said, man, we out. Peace.